Week 5 pick'ems.
Boop, 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 boop.
YouTube, how's it going? The Goat House is back with Week 5 pick'ems. NFL pick'ems. We're here every week, picking every game. Also have score predictions, power rankings, recaps, and plenty more. Alvin Kamara is the thumbnail athlete of the week. Thanks to our Patreon people for voting for that. Also, if you're part of that Patreon, there's a link in the description on the bottom left there. You can get updated playoff predictions. They are on the Patreon as we speak. Updated mock draft on the Patreon as we speak. Plenty more score predictions besides just mine. I think we're going to get the defending champ Junior on top of that. We're going to get his score predictions.
Peter McAllister.
Look at that leaderboard. Look at that leaderboard. It's still pretty much the same for us and pretty much the same for the Goat House group. Keenan Sanan with 44 still. The guy's impressive.
Kid's
Better
unreal.
watch his back.
Kid is unreal.
He's an
Better watch
animal.
your back,
He's an animal.
Keenan?
We need a urine
Keenan.
sample.
We need a urine
Yeah, we're gonna
sample.
have
We
to-
already requested that after like week 2, and he still hasn't got it to us.
So if we don't have your urine sample by next week, you're out.
You're done.
I thought you had his urine sample this entire time.
No, I got his
It
own.
was
already.
You're running
diluted.
tests.
We need a new
You're
one.
running tests on it.
All right, but Junior's still on the top here. And, yeah.
I'm still on the bottom. So.
Oh yeah.
We got a bunch of good games this week that can turn things around, though. Subscriber goals at 40K by the end of this year. Please help us out by subscribing. Click the like button. Turn notifications on. You know the damn drill. Here we go. Thursday night football. Rams at Seahawks. It's a good one. Let's get the boys back in town here. Let's get them on the screen.
I'm already ready to roll.
All right, what do you got
It's
for
like
us?
we've gone through these already. I'm taking the Rams, and I'm going to actually announce this as my squeaker of the week.
Wow, already.
Yes, of the
Wasn't
week.
ready for that.
Rams are going to have a bounce back performance. You know, it's going to be tough to play at Seahawks. You know, got the 12s over there. It's going to be tough to play, but I think they're going to have a bounce back performance.
Well, I'm going to go with the 12th man.
Ooh.
That'll be the difference. Prime time, Thursday night football
They're
in
probably wearing
Seattle.
the all greens too.
It doesn't matter what they're wearing.
They are winning the all green.
Okay, well, confirmed. It's locked in. Seahawks win. You know, Rams offense looking pretty good. At the same time of Goff making some mistakes, turned the ball over. The Seahawks defense will be a little more challenging for Goff than maybe the Bucs. But I just like Seattle at home. And both teams are good. I like Seattle at home here. That is the difference on Thursday Night Football.
Well, I was gonna pick the Rams here, because I know they're gonna bounce back because they're not gonna get, especially after losing to the Bucs, they're not gonna have another performance like that. But I don't know. Now finding out from our insider Pete that they're wearing the all greens,
Is that really going to persuade
that's
you?
gonna
Right there?
sway me. Is the all greens? I gotta take Russell Wilson and the boys now.
Oh, my
Unbelievable.
God.
What the
The
heck?
jerseys. The jerseys changed your
The
mind.
jerseys. Yep.
Well, I'm going to go with the Seahawks as well here.
Because they're wearing all green
Yeah.
or neon?
No, because they're home. They're really good on prime time at home. I mean,
It's a different league now.
Yeah, I know. We did see last week a lot of away teams won, especially the Thursday night game. But usually the case is the Thursday night games, the home team has a big advantage on a short week. But we're going with the Seahawks here.
All right. Danny by himself. How you feeling?
I'm trying to make a comeback here, so I gotta have some bold predictions here.
It's not
Too bold.
You'll see. Well, we got some bold ones coming up.
We'll see if you get bold with this one. Vikings and Giants.
Absolutely not.
So you're going with the Vikings.
I'm taking the Vikings.
Well, what if I told you the Vikings just look terrible away? And the Giants are home. And what if I told you the one and only Golden Taint is back?
And Danny Dimes
Has not lost a game.
And
True.
now he's got Golden Taint on his side.
That means he's due for a loss. I'm taking the Vikings.
I'll take the Vikings as well. I think maybe a little closer than people think. The Vikings aren't too good away. Their game seems to be running the ball. It seems like they just absolutely think they have to run the ball. It's a little weird, honestly. And the Giants actually can slow down the run, but Kirk should be able to throw on this Giants secondary. I expect him to, but you never know with that guy right now. If he doesn't bounce back for this game, might have a big problem. But I'll take the Vikings because I think they're the better team. But, yeah, you never know here.
Well, I'm also going to take the Vikings. I like what the Giants have been doing, but this is going to be the best team and definitely the best defense that Danny Dimes has seen. And he's going to struggle. He's going to struggle, but they're going to put up some points. And I do agree that it's going to be closer than we think. But Vikings got the edge.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Vikings here. We'll have a Goat House guarantee. I like what Junior said over there. Thank
Thanks,
Danny,
Pete.
Yeah, Danny hasn't really played ain't wasn't that great yet. He played the Bucs defense and you got the
Redskins.
Redskins defense. So, yeah, Vikings defense is definitely a step up from those two teams. So, I think they'll give them trouble. Got the Vikings here bouncing back.
All righty, all four of us for
I just got to go on the record, though.
the Vikings.
If the Vikings lose this game, I'm never picking them again.
Even at home?
Never.
Are they the next Falcons in your book?
They're coming up.
They're
on it.
pretty dominant at
Wow.
home, though. I'll say if they lose this game, I'm never picking them away again. I'll say that.
Well, if they lose this, I'm just, okay, I won't go that far. I'm never going to pick them, but I'm going to be very concerned going forward.
I'm going to be concerned, and I'm never picking them away again.
Whoa. That's coming from a Vikings fan.
Yeah.
Wow.
Cardinals, Bengals. Wow.
Wow.
What a game.
This is probably one of the tougher ones to pick, honestly. And it's also one of those games I really don't care much for.
Whoa.
Ooh.
I mean, I'll watch it. I'll give it a chance.
Someone's getting their first one of the season, all right?
Who's going to have the best game? Is it going to be the Cardinals, the Bengals, or the referees? Who's
Oh,
going to
it's
walk
always
away
the
with their
best.
head?
I think
their head held high.
90% of the games, not just this game. I think it's the refs.
Okay.
I think the difference here, that's tough. I think, the Bengals being at home and the Cardinals almost look like they're going in the wrong direction. I mean, so do the Bengals, but Cardinals look better in week 1 than they did now. Bless you.
Jeez.
Allergy season.
No, I'm sick over here.
Football
Oh.
season.
Okay, it is football season. I'm going to give me the Cardinals. The Bengals offensive line look like the worst in football there on Monday night against the Steelers. The Cardinals, they don't have much, but they do have Chandler Jones, one of the better pass rushers in football. I think he'll cook something up. I think he'll get after Dalton. I think that'll be the difference, but this one is an absolute toss-up, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm taking Kyler Murray getting his first victory away against the Bengals.
Bulls' first victory in general as well.
In the NFL.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to also go with Kyle Murphy. I think he's really just going to – what?
You know what you've done.
I know what I did.
did.
All right, I'm taking the Cardinals on the road.
I'm going to go with the Bengals here. I'm going to be the only one over there.
Lone Ranger.
Yeah.
Lone Ranger.
Just,
They are the
I don't
better
know.
team.
I don't know.
You flipped a coin in the back, and
yeah,
that's what it came up.
Both teams are trending downwards, but we're just going to go with the home team here.
All right.
Safe pick.
Safe pick, but you're by yourself. Have fun with that.
All right.
Maybe make a comeback with that one. Bills and Titans. That's Pete's Titans right there. Let us have it. What do you got for us,
Let
Pete?
us have it. Great game last week. Wasn't great, I guess. The first half was great. The second half was a little scary. They were.
I just put you up there, right?
Yeah,
right,
they're
there
playing too conservative, but I mean, this is we'll see. I mean, in the past they've had a good game and then all of a sudden they blow it. So never know. We're taking them at home though. I don't know if Josh Allen's playing in this one, but it's going to be a low-scoring battle. Two top defenses. Just think with having Derrick Henry at the end of the game, I think he could run that 4-minute drill, and run the clock out. And I just trust Mariota over any of the Bills quarterbacks. So
This is classic Titans, though.
yeah, it is.
It's a trap game off a big victory last week. Bills looks pretty damn good against the Patriots. I'm taking the Bills.
Ooh.
But I might regret that because I really think the Titans probably should win this game. But, yeah, I'm taking the Bills.
All right. Defensive battle. I think we're looking at maybe easily two of the top 5 defenses in the NFL right now. They might be in the top 3 conversation right now.
I wonder who's in number 1.
Ooh. I don't know.
Oh, you know.
But, yeah, Josh Allen's he remains in concussion protocol. I don't know if it really matters that much. I mean, obviously they're better with Josh Allen, but in a game like this, just a defensive battle, I mean, impossible to predict if one of these defenses will score. That could be the difference. I think they both have a shot. But when it comes down to it in this defensive battle, which quarterback do I think can actually make that extra play? I'm trusting Mariota a little more, especially after that great performance he put on.
He's going to the goal line.
I just want to see him stay consistent. Can he do what he did last week? I don't really expect that much because he's playing a great Bills defense, but it could be the difference in this one with 2 great defenses.
Well, this is, like you said, defensive battle. I think it's going to be low scoring. But at the end of the day, I think that whoever wins this game will score more points than the other team.
Oh, okay.
And that's going to be the Titans here.
That usually tells you, 99% of the time. That's
99% of the time, if you score more
No,
points.
100% of the time.
Pete, I crunched the numbers, Pete.
It's 99%.
If you score more points than the other team,
Where's
you
the
win.
1%?
You know what, Pete? I had the stats department on this, so I'll get back to you.
Yeah.
Fire them all.
All right.
Okay.
Well, okay.
All right, yeah. Next game, the Bears and the Raiders in London.
Taking the Bears.
You're taking the Bears. What a surprise. Danny, let me put Junior up too. Should I?
Yep. Go ahead.
Okay. You got any takes on that?
You got some guys coming back on the defensive side. You got some guys coming back on the offensive side. Granted, you got Chase Daniels at the helm. Chase Daniel, wow.
Wow, yeah.
Whoa.
There's
LSU
no
Jeffries.
Yeah, I almost just pulled one of those. He's at the helm, but you're going to see a very conservative passing attack from the Bears. I think they're going to be able to do some good things. They're going to do some good things, and then you got a guy named Khalil Mack on the other side of the ball.
Me a little angry.
Yeah, a little angry.
I'll expand on that. It's going to be a revenge game for sure. And I think that Khalil Mack, I don't know, over under, I'm going to say he has 1 million sacks.
1 million?
Million sacks with 500 strips.
Straws?
Strips, and then
Strips.
Who's he stripping?
Yeah.
Himself or?
oh no, he's stripping that car up and down.
Okay.
And then all right, that's all I got.
All righty.
Okay.
Petey.
I'll take the Bears. Oh, Petey was going to go. I'm going.
It's all right. That's okay.
I'll take the Bears. Anything can happen in London. Kind of seen that from the past, so I'm not, going to guarantee anything in London, but I mean the Bears are just the much better team. Nice. And I like Chase Daniel in this one. I think he's the man for the job in this specific game here because I think he can be a game manager, and that's all you need in this game because just the rest of the team is just a lot better. The Raiders were pretty impressive against the Colts last week, though. Maybe they got some crazy game plan, but I'm just going with the much better team here. And yeah, like you said, Khalil Mack, he could have a baker's dozen, maybe sacks.
No,
Baker's dozen.
He's going to be an animal. He's going to make everyone else around him better, like always. That's where I'm going.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Bears here.
Sweep.
Another guarantee.
It's always
Which is
Pete,
not
like
good.
letting everyone know that it's a guarantee.
Thanks, Pete.
Notice
Because I'm
that?
always picking last. Everyone just jumps in front of me.
I tried. You
I
got to be
know.
more assertive.
I guess.
Come on, Pete.
Predicting, you guys are out of your mind. Predicting like 2 sacks for Khalil Mack.
Not
here.
a million?
Not a million.
No, I okay.
Not a Baker's dozen either.
Does he look towards the Raiders sideline on a sack?
He definitely does.
Oh.
Does he show me? Does
just
he show
points-
me the money?
He
hand?
just
knock on
points.
any
He
wood?
just points at Gruden.
Does he knock on his wood?
He might knock on some.
He knocks on his wood.
Knocks.
Okay.
All right, moving on.
We got the Bucks and the Saints. This is a good one, ladies and gentlemen. This is a good one. It seems like the Bucks always squeeze one out on the Saints every year, and the Bucks are, I guess, hot after a 55. Yeah, they're not streaking or anything, but they just coming off a Rams win with 55
A ramming.
points.
They're lukewarm.
Yeah, but that looked pretty good, all right? And it's a tough game, like I said, and, part of me wants to pick the Bucks because I think the Saints have been winning because, the defense. But will Teddy Bridgewater be able to keep up scoring with a team like the Bucks? But then the side of me wants to pick the Saints because I think they're the better team, and I think their defense, will clutch up and continue to be playmakers like they have been. It seems like they're getting multiple turnovers every single game. It's no longer luck. They're just playmakers, And for that reason and being home on top of it, I'm going to go with the Saints. But like I said, it's a toss-up. It could go either way. I just think the Saints defense makes that, that one big-time turnover maybe on Jameis Winston to be the difference there. So go with the Saints.
I'm gonna go ahead and agree. I'm taking the Saints. I think the Bucks struggle. They're gonna struggle here. The Saints D, like you said, is gonna step up, and I'm gonna say 2 turnovers.
2.
Go ahead, Pete.
Thanks, Danny. I'm going to go with the Saints here at home. Teddy's looked like a game manager the last 2 games, but he also played 2 tough teams in the Packers and the Cowboys.
Seahawks.
And the Seahawks. Sorry, I don't know why I said the Packers. Getting teams confused. But yeah, Bucks defense not as good as those teams. I think Teddy has a pretty good game here.
We're not going to have a goat house guarantee here. I'm taking the Bucks.
Whoa.
Ew.
I should be taking the Saints, but what's really going to scare me is the fact that Teddy's a game manager. If the Bucks get up early, I'm talking like the first points of the game is the Bucks. It's going to be you're putting the game in Teddy's hands, and I don't think he'll be able to come back if as long as Bruce has a nice easy game plan for Jameis. I'm taking the Bucs. That's what I'm doing.
All right. 3-1. Should be a good game. Jets and Eagles. That's not going to be a good game.
Let's do it.
Let's do what? Oh, okay.
2,
we just put them on.
1. Eagles.
Eagles. Yeah, I don't think Darnold's ready. Some spleen issues after having mono, so that's a little scary. So they're playing it safe, which they should. But Eagles coming off. I'm not going to overreact on the Eagles. I'm not sold yet, but it was a good win against the Packers. But we just got to remember what came before that. So let's see them stay consistent. But they shouldn't have too much of a problem in this one. I just want to continue to see them execute. So looks like we're all going Eagles there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Next game. That was a quick one. Ravens and the Steelers. Ravens on a 2-game losing streak. Disappointing one at home against the Browns. And then the Steelers with a dominating performance to get their first win on Monday night against the Bengals. I'll start us off. I like the Ravens in this one. I think they're the better team. And I think they bounce back. 2-game losing streak. I think people are starting to expect maybe that to continue now. We're very disappointed. They were disappointing at home, and it's on their away against a division rival now. But I like the Ravens. I think they're better on both sides of the ball here. I think Lamar gets it going in this one. But it could be pretty close. Steelers looked like they improved last game. Look like they're getting better, but they did play the Bengals.
They played the Bengals. That's the key there. We're going to go with the Ravens. Think they'll bounce back here. Yeah, I think they kind of got away from their identity. I think they're trying to take too many shot plays. I think they just need to go back to running the ball a lot. I think that's what works best for this team. And I think this defense is really going to shut down Mason Rudolph. He was throwing a lot of screen passes that last game and letting his receivers do the work, but can't really do that against the Ravens defense here.
Yeah, Steelers will not be able to compete with the Ravens defense. Book it.
Oh, I'm taking the Ravens too, but I don't care who's playing quarterback for the Steelers. This game is always close. This is always a good competitive rivalry, and for that reason, I gotta take.
You're gonna do it?
Taking the Road Dogs.
Well, are you gonna do? Is it gonna be a squeaker?
No, I'm not going squeaker. We're not in squeaker territory.
You were
yet.
going down that road, and then you changed that road.
Yeah, I hooked a quick left.
You don't want to go down that road.
No.
Okay. All 4 of us for the Ravens. Patriots, Redskins.
1,
all 4 of us
2.
for the Patriots.
Oh.
Squeaker
Let's at
here.
least say something nice about the Redskins.
They finally are
They have
playing
loyal.
Dwayne.
They
They're
have
not,
loyal fans.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
They're in the nation's capital.
that is true.
Yeah.
That's good.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know if they have too much of a chance in this one, but if they win, this season's.
If they win, we'll never pick the Patriots again.
I don't know about that one. This season's pretty wild, but we'll see if they can take an extra step with that game right there. Next game's the Jags and the Panthers. This should be a good one, folks.
This is my squeaker.
This, you know what? I don't think I mentioned. I think I want to go with the Titans and Bills as my squeaker. Am I too late? Did we pass it?
No,
We
no,
did
no,
pass
it's
it.
never
good.
too late to squeak one out.
I'll go Titans and Bills as the squeaker. This was my other option though.
Yeah,
But this
is
was
my
Pete's squeaker. Who are you going with in your squeaker?
I'm going to go with the Jags here.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's just the gut feeling here.
In a squeaker.
It's a squeaker, yeah. I just think Panthers-wise, Kyle Allen's been playing really well, but I think he might struggle against a good defense here. So that's why I'm going with the Jags.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Jags. I think another, like you said, kind of a test for Kyle Allen here with the Jags defense. Not that he can't do it; he's looked impressive, and it's a test for Gardner Minshew too, because the Panthers defense has been surprisingly good. But something I noticed against the Texans for the Panthers, they really the game plan was just to stop the pass. They were not threatened whatsoever by the run, which was very smart by them because they're the worst running team in football. The Texans, that is. And now they're playing the Jags, where Leonard Fournette's coming off a 225-yard rushing game. So they're going to be threatened a little bit by the run, so that'll open things up for the pass. Not saying the Jags will go crazy or anything on offense, but that'll be enough on top of their defense being an impressive defense. And then if Ramsey's back for them, that helps even more.
Yeah, I got to take the Jags here. I don't know. I'm more of a believer in Minshew than I am Allen. And the Jags are just overall, offensively and defensively a better team, I'd say.
What happens if Kyle Allen just grew a mustache? Would that
That
kinda
could
make it even?
That could change my stance on him, but I'm taking the road team here. Taking the Jags.
Taking the Jags as well.
Ooh.
I have a bold prediction for you guys.
Let's hear it.
The Jags are going to win, but there's going to be no touchdowns. It's going to be all field goals.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Final score.
Is it a
Final
squeaker?
score. Let's go with. I don't know. I got nothing. I don't know.
16-13?
12-6.
That's a lot of field goals.
That's a squeaker.
Well, yeah, it would be a squeaker.
That's not all field goals, though.
True.
That's not all field goals. Forget I said that.
Yeah, I was trying to do the math.
Our math department's very weak.
15-12 is what
Jeez.
I meant.
Okay, right.
Just forget I said it.
Our
12
math department's
12-9.
bad.
Yeah. I'm surprised we all took the Jags. That is a good one. Like Pete said, it's a squeaker.
I could definitely see McCaffrey going absolutely crazy at
Yeah.
home, but
I love McCaffrey.
I just have a feeling that it's not going to be a good game.
I love McCaffrey, but I'm a little worried that they're going to wear him down in a few years because
It
it's
is early, though.
ridiculous. I mean, it's early in his career, but in a few years, like I don't think it's going to happen, but it's back of my mind that could that happen? Could he get worn down early in his career? But I mean, that's one of the best non-quarterbacks in football. So I mean, you got to use him. Next game, Falcons and Texans. Falcon.
Ugh.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just move Junior over there
Thank you.
because if you're new here, Junior doesn't pick the Falcons anymore. They're just
I
I canceled them.
he canceled them, and that was before this year even started. So
That was last year.
that was last year. So pretty
Mid last year, I
impressive.
canceled them.
Yeah, they're a little disappointing. Offensive line's rough, both teams really, but and then the secondary is a little beat up, and it's rough on top of it. Matt Ryan's not playing that.
Though.
Yeah, they trade for Cyprian. Matt Ryan's not on the right page with his receivers. It's supposed to be the best receiver unit in football. It's not there right now.
Well,
Maybe they could turn it around out of nowhere. It's very possible. The Texans also were super disappointing last week. They need more offense than that. I think they get it this week. I think the Texans win it.
Taking the Texans as well. Will there be a Matt Schaub sighting at some point this year?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
That'd be kind of cool, though.
It would be cool.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the Falcons. They're probably the most disappointing team so far this season.
And they could have been last season too.
I mean, they last game. I mean, I know because it was against my team, but they were moving the ball, but just Matt Ryan was just kind of killing drives. They went for it on fourth down a bunch and didn't convert those. He took a lot of sacks when he shouldn't have. But they were throwing the ball. They just got to finish drives, and defense just can't tackle. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Texans at home. I think they bounce back here, and they're tough to play at home.
So what does that mean, Pete?
What?
All four of
good house
us.
guarantees.
There you go. There you
Pete.
go. He's got it. Next game, we got the Broncos and the Chargers. I'm gonna take the Chargers.
Me too.
Will all of us going with the Chargers?
Yeah, we'll go ahead for a Goat House. Pete?
Guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
I think the Broncos got a shot this one. It looks like slowly their offense is getting better. Like I've seen it over the last few games. It's getting better. I think the Chargers run wild on them here. They're not going to score an insane amount of points. Clock's going to run because they run the ball. But I think they run between all their running backs, run pretty well. That's the difference.
Well,
I also think the Chargers are the better team. But
well.
both teams have pass rushers out. Bradley Chubb out for the year. And then Melvin Ingram's going to miss a few weeks. So that could, both teams missing a pass rusher. So, all right, what do you got?
Well, this is actually going to be my squeaker of the week.
Ooh.
This is my squeaker of the week because the Broncos they've came really close a couple times here.
Yeah.
And the Chargers, they've been good, but they have not been playing up to expectations. So, they're going to get better as the season goes on. That's how the Chargers always operate. And so I think it's still early in terms of them getting better. And I think the Broncos are going to come close to this one. But at the end of the day, it's bolt up. But, yeah.
Okay. Once again, all four of us for the Chargers. Next game, we got the Packers and the Cowboys. This is a good one. Two teams that need to bounce back after tough losses. The Packers, close one against the Eagles, and the Cowboys, a close one against the Saints. And this is a good one. This one can go either way. You can go both sides here. The reason for the Packers maybe is because you've seen the Cowboys struggle to score on the Saints. The Saints turn them over a little bit. The Packers are a very similar type of defense as the Saints this year, so they can give similar problems. The only thing different is the run defense. The Packers' run defense not looking too good. Zeke being one of the better running backs in football, and the Cowboys being home. I'm going to go with the Cowboys, but should be a good one. Should be a very exciting one to watch. That I want to see the Packers offense take that next step, and it's gonna be tough to do against this Dallas defense here. So we'll see what happens. I think a good game though.
If this was flopped and Green Bay was home, I'd be taking Green Bay, and it's really a toss-up for this one. So I'm gonna take the home team in the toss-up.
Okay.
I'm going to take the home team as well. And I think that you're going to see an aggressive offense by the Cowboys after last week. You're going to see them come out here and taking some shots. But like Danny said, if this was flipped, I would be very tempted to take the Packers. And I probably actually would. But, yeah, I'm riding with the home team here.
We're going to have another goat house guarantee. I'm going to go with the Cowboys at home. I think Zeke has a good game here. Yeah.
Zeke's the difference?
Yeah.
Okay. Next game, we got the Colts and the Chiefs. I think, the Colts are one of those teams that's just like impossible to predict this year. 1 week they look pretty bad. Then 1 week they look like they're one of the better teams in the league even. And it's really inconsistent. I think mainly their defense is inconsistent. I know they have some injuries, so we'll see who's back this week. That's the downside of doing this so early in the week. We don't fully know who's in and out. But really, I'm not going to rule the Colts out for those reasons I said. The right Colts could show up this week, and they can put up the points against the Chiefs. But I can't go against the Chiefs in Kansas City. I just can't. I think they score it up in this one offensive game. Got the Chiefs.
Yeah, I'm rolling with Chiefs as well at home, prime time. I think Mahomes takes advantage of the injuries that the Colts have in the secondary.
All right. Well, I'm also taking the Chiefs at home. I know the Chiefs, I know they won this past week, but I think that you're going to see them, I guess, quote unquote, bounce back. They're going to return to how the Chiefs that we know and love.
Patty Mahomes will throw a touchdown pass?
He'll throw multiple here.
Okay.
And like Pete said, he's going to expose that banged up secondary for Indianapolis.
Ditto. Taking the Chiefs.
All right. Another one of those guarantees.
What was that, Pete?
One of those guarantees Pete keeps talking about over there.
What is that, Pete?
The Browns and the Niners, the Browns got hot. They finally broke out. Kind of been waiting for it to happen. It did against a division rival and a good defense in the Ravens. So maybe they could just continue on from there. That's what people want to think here. And the Niners were undefeated, but they hit the bye week. Did that slow their momentum?
Give me the Browns.
I forgot to mention one thing.
The bye week.
Is this Monday Night Football?
This is Monday Night Football. Browns, Niners, Monday Night Football.
Yeah.
And I heard Pete already shout out the Browns as the
Browns.
Did the bye slow down the Niners?
I think so, and I think the Browns will get rolling after their win.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with Pete here. I think the Browns, they're coming, and the Niners, that was the last thing they needed was a bye week last week.
It's true. I think Nick Chubb's going to run all over him, and I think Baker's going to be, once they're able to run the ball, Baker's going to be able to throw the ball. So I'm taking the Browns.
Well, you guys could slow your roll. I'm going with the Niners.
Ooh. See what you did there.
I think the Browns set everybody up, including you three idiots.
Oh, no.
That could
I'm just not
backfire.
a big
I'm
believer
sorry.
in them.
Niners fans
I'm
are
not-
probably absolutely loving you right now.
Oh, they better
They're
be.
probably jumping up and
I'm
down.
just not a big
chairs.
believer in the Niners yet.
I'm not really either because they haven't played much, but I think they're better than we originally thought too. No, in the offseason I thought the Niners were good. I just worried about the health. I still am long term. But let me get back to this game. The Browns, are they who we think they are now? Are they going to continue on from this? I think they can. I don't know about this matchup though. I think the key here is the pass rush of the 49ers. It could be the best in football. I'm not going to say it's number one, but it could be. D Ford, Nick Bosa, and DeForest Buckner. Love the linebacker unit as well with Warner and Quan Alexander. I think that pass rush and then those group of guys I just named also stop the run. I think they can slow down Nick Chubb at the same time, bringing pressure to Baker Mayfield because we know the tackles haven't played that great, and then pressure on Mayfield causes turnovers. I just want to see the Niners offense kind of prove to me they can get going here, but I think they can in this game. Home, Monday nights. I like the Niners. I like the matchup for them.
I think it's going to be a good game.
Should be a great
close
game
too.
I just don't know. I don't think the Browns repeat their offensive performance from last week. I think they can do that multiple times this year. But I don't think, again, this week, I just don't like the matchup. I like the Niners in this one on Monday Night Football. Should be a fun one, folks.
I like the matchup of Odell Gobi Jobins on Richmond Sherman.
That's a good one. Don't think you said either of those names right, but I'll allow it.
That's the matchup I'm gonna be looking for.
Okay. And we're not done yet,
Wait,
folks.
Pete's
we got-
favorite time.
Is that
of
Okeechobee
the
or?
week.
We got the All right, first before Pete goes, we gotta tell the folks who wins the bye week.
Oh.
Dolphins, Lions.
I already know who's going to win the bye week.
No, you don't.
I do.
No, you don't.
It's the Lions. They had a good game against the Chiefs. They're going to go over the tape. They can really measure up what they did well, what they did wrong, and more of a reason the Dolphins. The thing about the Dolphins is that they got a lot of controversy over there. Half these players are going to be sitting at home. They're going to be calling up their agents, being like, "Get me the hell out of here," and that's why it's not healthy for them. That's why I'm taking the Lions.
I'm gonna go with the Lions as well, just because the Dolphins just don't win. They can't win anything at this
Not
point.
even the bye week?
Not even the bye week. So I'm gonna
They
go
won
with
the
the
draft.
Lions. They're gonna get Darius Slay. Hell, anybody out that they had out last weekend, they can get healthy and just get ready to roll for the future. Looks like a pretty good team. Some things they need to fix. Hawkinson got beat up too, but mainly there's only one reason. Like I said in the beginning, the Dolphins can't even win the bye week.
Well. I know the Lions are home here, so I'm not going to factor that into anything.
But they're not home.
They're home here in the bye week, but
Nobody's home.
I gotta take the Dolphins here.
Oh,
I'm taking the Dolphins because I know the Dolphins can't win anything, and I agree with that. They cannot win anything, but they're not going to technically get a loss on this bye week, and
That's
for
a
that
win.
reason,
So not losing-
that's a win.
not
That's a
losing
win.
is a win.
Not
Okay.
losing.
He's convinced me.
Not
Bring
playing.
me over there.
Oh,
Bring me over there.
whoa.
Not playing is a win.
Incredible.
Isn't that incredible?
I don't know. I'm sticking with the Lions just
Come
because
on over.
the Dolphins don't win anything. They can't win anything this year. They don't even want to win anything
But
this
they're
year.
not losing.
Right.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna give them the win though because they're not winning either.
Fine.
Lions win. You guys are.
I'm,
You guys
you
are
and your
getting
home
to me.
teams. You
No,
and your home teams.
Nobody's home here. All right. The Lions are winning the damn bye. All right. They won it.
Pete.
All right, we got.
Wait.
Wait.
Who's your favorite player on the Lions?
Justin Coleman?
Wow.
Why?
It's like you've
He's,
talked about this before.
Yeah. He played at Tennessee, and he's a
Vols.
beast. Yeah, balls.
Yeah,
Balls.
Balls. Volunteers. Then we'll go Preston Williams on the Dolphins. He was a volunteer. Then Butch Jones scared him off, and then he just went and dominated for Colorado
got
State.
in a little bit of trouble.
No, he kind of scared him off.
Pete.
Because he was going to get in trouble.
So there's Pigskin going with Tennessee Volunteers.
Yep.
Who wins
Classic
the bye
Pigskin.
week though, Pete?
Justin Coleman and Preston Williams.
Fair.
That's it.
Fair.
All right. So we're gonna keep you right there.
All right.
All right. Okay.
That's all we got.
That's all we got for Week 5 pick'ems. We're back every single week with more picks. We got score predictions, even more predictions on the Patreon. We got recaps, power rankings. Subscribe, turn notifications on, click the like button. Join us for all that. We got you covered all year long. That's going to do it for this one. Thanks, everyone, for joining us. Goodbye.
Father.